Bitcoin weekly just closed. Daily candle shows us a story. And here we are watching everything in past 4 years. And this has only happened 2 times before in last 4 years. And the results of that is in front of you. Yeah, the price did drop initially before it took off. What was the end result? Think about this. Yeah, the price dropped and it went up 5x in Bitcoin terms. The price dropped here in 2023 and still the price went up close to 2x. So yeah, it was like 5.5x, then 1.8x. So maybe you're not looking at a 10x like a lot of people suggest. What you may end up watching is that the price may drop and then it may do something like this 70-80% rally. You look at large cap altcoins, you pick say XRP for that matter, it is doing what we were talking about. The initial checkmate pattern bounce came in. Now we are coming back down to test the support. Now on a short term, this is what you're watching. You had buying volume coming in, but then immediately getting neutralized. So yes, you will have to understand what the market shows you with a lot of these in front of you. So the thought process should be clean. This is a 4-hour chart. And what can you see here? You are literally watching a 4-hour chart showing you this. Welcome to the Scientific Investor family, where the normal retail guys get to learn how to become the next top 10% of this world. What you're watching is, yes, this asset did 100% rally in a month. Now you go back and you look at what we were talking about. We told you it's going to be choppy here. It's going to come back down just below 0.8. Yeah. And then we followed it up when it was there just below 0.8, saying, guys, watch, it's about to reverse. So now the price is where? The price is 2.3. So it's like 200%. So even if you didn't time it well, you waited for the breakout, you entered after the breakout, you're 100% up. So yes, the market shows you there is possibilities, and this showed you that it's going to consolidate before it bounce off. Now the question for us is, which of these other assets are showing us that right now on a short term, on a medium term, on a long term? Understand, the macro always supersedes the micro. So here you are watching the micro. The micro suggests I may drop. Okay, let's take this back. Let's pull it back to daily chart. It does show you that, okay, you are inside a pattern where the price action is showing you are getting supported. So retesting that is not a bad deal. It is also clear that when you move back, that particular trend line happens to be a long-term trend line support. So staying close to that is okay, but breaking below the standard deviation is going to be a bad factor. Because say we have watched things like this. We went below that once, twice. And yeah, here in October 2023 as well. So these are the times where market panic, but if you use it at the right time, you can enter. Say you look at Maker, meaning when it was like 4,000 or something, I was saying we're getting something in the RSI. What was that? On a 3-day chart, it was showing you clearly it's developing a negative divergence. So now you put it on a daily and watch how clear it was, right? It was developing a negative divergence where the price was going up, but the RSI was dropping. Now, from that level, 4,000, it is down to 1,300. So you now get the point. So now it's on us to go through the market, watch what they're doing, and update our portfolios. So if you want help in doing that, use this link and join 1,200 plus members while you are preparing to write this off. Write what? Right? That's the question. So on a weekly, it is showing you the MACD is about to cross to the upside. And in 2023, October, when we did that, you had around 8% drop. Before that, in 2020, you had around 20% drop. So yes, the price did drop before it went up. So the question is, how many of you are highly levered? If you're 10x, 20x, 30x levered, yeah, that's a concern. Now, if you're in a spot position, it's not an issue for you. You have seen worse, so this is not a big deal. So when you zoom in, you're watching, okay, what does the price action show me? I would like to follow that. Meaning, last time, here in October, you actually saw September, October, 2 days showing you it's a hammer, it's an inverted hammer. Then the price actually went back up. And that last candle showed you it's another hammer getting reversed. Again, the bottom came in with a hammer. So hammer, inverted hammer, there are being the local patterns which you should be following, at least on the Bitcoin side of the equation. Now look at the top area here. The dominant side of Bitcoin is slowing down a bit, but Bitcoin is showing you this inverted hammer. So the daily close, as soon as we were getting really near that daily close, I informed you guys like, okay, watch guys, most likely this may end up. Now, at that time, we were still close to 63. Now we are slowing down. But the idea is not just following the daily. It's about looking at, okay, what that would mean on a 3-day chart, what that would mean on a weekly chart, right? So you're still inside the same range. You're not breaking up or down. And then you go look at this. Yeah, we have seen something like this. We had a hammer. We had a follow through. But that ended up in what? A bottom formation, a run back up on a weekly. Now we go back before that to make it clear that the MACD was about to cross to the upside on the positive territory. The RSI was close to 50, 51 at that time. All of that fits in here, 2023 September. So where are we really, right? So we pick the Bitcoin dominance to understand, are we really close to those equations? Because if we are, that's going to help us massively. How? If the Bitcoin dominance can slow down and give us some room, it is going to be great. Now, the momentum is not there, but yeah, you're forming hammers, you're forming inverted hammer. It's all looking good. So you go back. You go back to August, September. The Bitcoin dominance was actually rising. Yeah? So Bitcoin slowed down. So the altcoins got hammered. Now, when altcoins ran up was here, right? Jan, Feb, earlier this year. And what you saw that is Bitcoin dominance was still going up. It was choppy there. So you want to see this coming back down. Say on a weekly chart, what matters for us, for those who are spot riders, is this. You're watching for a break to the downside. You want to see 56% break in Bitcoin dominant side of the equation. Because if it does, now you're saying, okay, the long-term trend line resistance here is breaking to the downside. We've been waiting for that from almost 2 years. And if we get to break that, it is huge. Now, why are we leaning on that side? Saying it's going to break to the downside. There should be some reason, right? The monthly is still pushing you to the upside. No, it is going to the upside, but what matters is the resistance. It is still at the resistance, not being able to break that resistance to the upside on a monthly. And the very last candle close on a monthly was a hammer. So I'm like, okay. You may consolidate there, but then you may drop back down. Now I go on a weekly. What do I see? Yeah, the price, the percentage terms, it's going up, but the RSI is not. It's slowing down, while the price was still grinding to the upside. And the price is grinding to the upside in a rising wedge. So historically, we have seen these play out to be the giant big booms time in the market for altcoins. And if that's truly approaching, why would we make a difference here, right? You want to make sure you stand and align your portfolio, because the MACD here is showing on a weekly it's about to cross to the downside. So you again go back to the equation to see when it crossed to the upside, what happened, right? You would like to see that. I mean, I would like to see that. October 2018, what happened? You go back in the equation. When it crossed down, 2016 June, what happened? So when you study all of these times, you're like, okay, I would like to watch few coins, because some shows money is entering. So you wait for a breakout. So you look at them on a macro, on a micro, and you understand this. One of the easy thing to keep in mind is, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but buy low, close to the lows, sell high. How would you identify a high, right? When the price is going up and the RSI is going down. I repeat, when the price is going up and the RSI is going down. And especially if it's on a 3-day, if it's on a weekly, that shouldn't be neglected. Yeah, a 4 hour is a micro drop. You can't neglect that. It's a micro drop. You may drop 20-30%, but you still go back up. Yeah, the micro drop in crypto is like that. So if you don't like volatility, don't be in crypto. Otherwise, you're watching for these. What? Micro, but breakouts. If the market is saying I'm breaking higher on the micro, which aligns very well with the macro, yeah, that's your game. Meaning, even if you are a low risk individual taking in these, you're like, okay, this is shifting now. I would like to join the party. This is shifting now. I would like to join the party. So this is where you focus on for the macro ride. Don't go highly levered. You just keep it smooth, simple, plain, and if possible, if you're using leverage or if you decide to use leverage, look for this. Okay, the bottom can be here. If it come back down to kick me out, I don't want to get out of the market. So say a 2x can be low risk here if you're going levered. But the best choice here is not that. Why? Because you also have a possibility that it can play out like this, which is still a macro reversal. It's good. It's great to buy this asset in this zone because it's at the bottom. You don't want to time it. But there is a possibility like this. And if you would like to see the same for other assets in your portfolio, join the Scientific Investor family. Use the link in the description below. And guys, if you received value, smash that like button for me. I'll meet you guys on next video. Bye for now.